Hey everybody, Adam from Atlas Gunworks. Talk about tips on mounting your microdot sights. So the biggest problem with these sights is the batteries lose connectivity. And they have a capacitor, most of them, but it's not big enough. So little dielectric grease, if you're not familiar with that, dielectric grease, super cheap, you can buy it at the automotive store most of the time. And it carries the electrical current. So I put a little dab on the delta points on the positive and negative. Drop your battery in there. It'll work on any of them though. It doesn't have to be a delta. It's never a bad idea. Just a little bit. Doesn't take much. So boom. That's going to make sure that that sight keeps its battery flow. That's a big help. And then when you go to mount the delta points in particular, or any of them, make sure your screws are long enough. The delta points all come with these little screws that are nice. They fit in the delta point nice, but they are too short. That's not enough hookup, so they will pull through. So we run these screws. What you're going to want to look underneath this after you mount them and make sure that you can see the screw coming almost to the end of the threads or through. If it comes through and hangs out, you're going to have to trim them. But red Loctite on all mount parts. That scope vibrates so violently, everything should have red. So down here on the base, we should have red into the gun. And then we're going to run red here too. Be generous with the Loctite and be aware that the Loctite, when you're running on aluminum to steel, so this is an aluminum mount and that's a steel screw, there's going to be a longer setup time than if it was all steel. So probably overnight's a generally good rule. And then nice and snug. And then as time goes on, you want to check these things. Probably, if I'm an open shooter, I probably every single time I shoot, I'm giving a little wiggle and a little wiggle. Just nothing should be moving there. It's okay to even put, even put an Allen key in there and snug them and make sure they don't move. If they move, I'll probably take them out, clean them up, and put new Loctite, fresh Loctite on them and start again. Couple more tips here. Allen keys are disposable, so as soon as they start to get a little torn up, throw them out, get another one. And there's a born on date on the different Loctites. Make sure it's in date. This stuff does go bad. Hopefully that was helpful.